एक कंपनी, उसने 100 करोड़ का प्रॉफिट कमाया और उसके इन्वेंट्री 60 करोड़ से बढ़ गई और उसकी रिसीवेबल्स 80 करोड़ से बढ़ गए, तो कंपनी के पास में कैश, फ्री कैश है ही नहीं। लेकिन अगर उसने प्रॉफिट 100 करोड़ का कमाया और उसकी इन्वेंट्री 10 करोड़ से घट गई, रिसीवेबल उसके 10 करोड़ से घट गए, तो इवन तो उसका प्रॉफिट 100 करोड़ है, उसका फ्री कैश फ्लो 120 करोड़ है। आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड द मीनिंग ऑफ फ्री कैश फ्लो।
मीनिंग आई अंडरस्टैंड, दैट मींस जो नेट प्रॉफिट है माइनस जो भी लायबिलिटीज है, करंट लायबिलिटीज।
हाँ, करेक्ट। उनको माइनस करने के बाद में, और जो
माइनस करना,
माइनस करने के बाद में जो आपके हाथ में पैसा बचेगा, दैट इज योर फ्री कैश फ्लो।
in nutshell, good company is a company who has net profit is equal to free cash flow.
No. Actually, good company, the amount of free cash flow should always be more than the net profit, because because
from the statements that you have seen earlier,
हाँ,
Anand Prakash, free cash flow from the cash statement, can we see from there?
free cash flow from,
can we understand free cash flow from the two cash flow statements what we have seen earlier, operating, investing and finance? Out of that statement, can we get to know what is the free cash flow and which is the figure to be referred to?
ओके, नो, उससे आपको नहीं मालूम पड़ेगा, बट आई विल
उससे नहीं पड़ेगा,
उससे नहीं मालूम पड़ेगा, बट लेट मी टेल यू हाउ डू यू कैलकुलेट द फ्री कैश फ्लो।
Was it that?
बैलेंस शीट से या प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट से ज्यादा समझ में आया।
हाँ, नहीं, मैं
इसमें जो लास्ट में 11 करोड़ का जो कैश फ्लो दिखा रहा था, लास्ट में बचा हुआ नेट कैश फ्लो, इज दैट फ्री कैश?
दैट इज कैश सरप्लस ना।
I will give you the formula, free cash flow. How do you calculate the free? Okay, I think you will not see it on the screen, so let me bring it on your screen. So how will you calculate the free cash flow? एक्चुअली थोड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है और मैं आपको कॉम्प्लिकेटेड चीज़ नहीं बताना चाहता हूँ, क्योंकि फ्री कैश फ्लो प्लीज़ रिमेंबर कैन बी फ्रॉम द पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू ऑफ इक्विटी, एंड फ्री कैश फ्लो कैन बी फ्रॉम द पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू ऑफ, नहीं, दैट इज डिफरेंट।
My understanding was that last जो 11 करोड़ दिखाया था, that was a free cash flow,
नहीं,
doing everything.
नहीं, I will show you.
What is the significance of that in the business and finance part?
Yes, I will tell you. Are you able to see this Excel sheet on your screen?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, तो देखो कैसे फ्री कैश फ्लो कैसे कैलकुलेट करते हैं। फर्स्ट यू टेक योर net profit, and to the net, then you add depreciation to it. Okay, and then you add or minus change in working capital, and then you add or minus, generally add ही होगा, capex. So let's say for example this is how you will calculate the free cash flow. FCF, and so let's say your net profit is 100 crore, your depreciation is okay, I think we got disconnected. I'm just adding that Excel file once again. Are you able to see the Excel file, all of you?
No.
Now?
Yes.
Okay, good. So how to calculate the free cash flow? दिस इज हाउ यू विल कैलकुलेट द फ्री कैश फ्लो. सो नेट प्रॉफिट आपका 100 करोड़ है, 50 करोड़ आपका डेप्रिसिएशन है, एंड लेट्स से you have a change in working capital. That means your working capital has reduced, let's say by 40 crore, and you have done a capex in this year, let's say of 60 crore. So all this, if you total up all this 130 is referred as your free cash flow. Yeah, this is your
Capex is reduction in capex by 60 crore.
yeah, because you are using you are incurring capex. That means your cash is being used there actually.
Why I was saying the company which has net profit equal to free cash flow is good, because there is no depreciation, there is no change in working capital, and there is no capex required to continue the business.
But देखो generally क्या
That
होगा?
is the ideal situation.
Yeah, because क्या है
Depreciation will be always there, na?
yeah, depreciation
No,
will
you are using depreciated equipment. There is no need of change additional working capital year on year, and there is no future capex required to continue the business. Then you get this ideal situation where your net profit is equal to your free cash flow.
okay,
Theoretically.
okay, yep, all right.
The auto component companies has to keep on doing capex every 2 or 3 years.
Mhm.
That is the problem.
Is it a problem
No.
or is it an opportunity?
No, if you are able to get a return on that capex, then
That is how it is planned. That is how it has to be planned.
if you are not able to get the returns, it is creating depreciation but not getting the revenue, then it is a problem.
Yeah, so okay, so what you are saying
And
is
it is not a good capex project.
yeah, it's not a good capex budget. So whenever you do a capex, you will do capex only when you know that you will be able to utilize that capex and generate more sales and thereby generate more profit. If you are not able to generate more sales by the capex, that capex is bad, of course.